the God of Esther, the God of Anne, the God of Deborah, the God of Ruth, the God of Esther, the God of Anna, the God of Deborah, the God of Ruth, the God of Esther, the God of Anna, the God of Deborah, the God of Ruth, the God of Esther. Nobody can you we walk le pont. 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 Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
You see me, friend, at the knock where you at. If you invite me inside, I go, come on. Every day at the knock, you know I'm for Jerry. You don't know the day you die. Open, open, oh. Come. Now me, Jesus Christ, at the knock, now you at. Open, open, oh. Come. Now me, Jesus Christ, at the knock, now you at. Open, open, oh. Now me, Jesus Christ, I didn't knock, now you want. Open, open, oh. Come. Now me, Jesus Christ, I didn't knock, now you want. Open, open, oh. See me on and see me side. I give.
From our studios at 54 Ilkoch Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone. Good morning and welcome to the 4th edition of the Epic Morning Show for this week here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So today will be the 9th day of July 2026, and of course, me and host Ivan Julius Lee. So I will say good morning. I mean, wherever I want to get you loud and clear from, I will say good morning, Putzloko, good morning, Kenema, good morning, Bo, good morning, Mark Kenny, and wherever you are, and of course, good morning to SLP, the military. Good morning to all the security, forces, and I will say, most welcome to the Epic Morning Show. The Epic Morning Show on each hour's 30 minutes program, we're thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we'll bring in guests to discuss on issues that demand critical answers. And in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, we'll review the front pages of a newspaper and also bring in analysts to analyze and break down major stories that will be making the headlines this morning. I mean, it's important. It's actually within the rainy season, of course, and we're therefore careful with what they do. I mean, I can want to say kudos to selling, and especially when you wake up in the morning, you see people they go about the normal business as early as 6 a.m. Mother they pull a market for sale, especially people who they sell cooking at mad and wake up 4 a.m. in the morning. I mean, that is show how some people determine for make at the end of the day then put food on the table. So as I say, it's rainy season. You will take transport careful, especially bike. You're a bike rider, make sure say you tire not smooth because the road then slippery. I mean, and imagine something we can actually click on your mind already disturb me at some point. I mean, people can use the road net. I mean, can throw oil or probably to carry a leak with oil and all that stuff. Then they imagine if other person go past there, I go look like. So we get to be careful because this is rainy season and a lot of things can happen. And also, it clicked on my mind that people they live around Thunder Street, West Street, Pademba, what I beg your pardon. I mean, this don't happen year in, year out. I mean, that rainway can count for making the street and the flood with water and all. I mean, we therefore be proactive. So the authorities and be responsible. SLRA, I mean, Freetown City Council. Let's see how we can prevent that from making happen this year. Make no wait for something happen, and then at the end of the day, we want for act at that particular point in time. Big rain or kite, although it's in the council small, but make no wait to reach that situation. We're not able to control them. So I will say good morning and welcome, and keep me coming for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. And also you can listen to me through YouTube and Facebook channel at Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and also Choice FM, that is in part of Freetown, and also Zimi Radio, you are in the provincial part of the country. Stay tuned, we'll come right back. Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. You can watch on Facebook at Epic Radio 99.3, YouTube at Epic Radio 99.3, and also you can listen to me through Choice FM, not the eastern part of Freetown, and also on our upline where I can get you through Zimi Radio. I mean, I know that when I don't wake up this morning, but one thing I want we could talk about is about you discovering waiting you lack. It's important for make you know waiting you lack and waiting you no lack. I mean, in life, when you love something, you get passion for the which you lack. I mean, I make for understand, see, plenty people, they don't are in one kind of situation where they no lack for the day. So for make you see them putting them best, it's very difficult. So this morning, if you don't get up from bed, think about waiting you lack and waiting you no lack. The things you love, make sure you push through them because there lies your passion and it's important. So this is now Rise message of the day, the 9th day of July 2026. Stay tuned.
Gold, no. For Zion is the only place, no sin cannot enter there. Sunday morning comes, you may see them running to church with the Bible when they reach inside the church. All they do, they will sit at the
Your game has no limits. In 1X Game section, you'll find hits, Crash, Burning Hot,
Epic
Crystal,
Radio,
Western Slot. Each game is a separate world with real winnings. Play on website or in the app. Visit the 1xbet.sl and use a SL126 promo code to get a 200% bonus up to 2,800 Sierra Leonean Leones. 1X Games, a world of games, wherever you are.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and YouTube at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Welcome to our breaking news segment and introducing Reginald Brian Ojukutusaya. Reginald, good morning. And what's breaking in the show this morning?
Thank you very much, Ivan Julius Lee. Good morning to family who listen to me all across the globe. So inside with breaking news this morning, 5 men don't be sentenced to 80 years each for the brutal killing of a Catholic priest in Kenema. Now, Justice Alhaji Momoja Stevens of the High Court in Freetown those sentenced 5 men to 8 years imprisonment each for robbery and the murder of Reverend Father Augustine Dauda Amadou, while the 6 defendants will receive a 14 years jail term for receiving a stolen property. So the convicts now being Martin Salu, Beshe Soare, Fode Salu, John Bangali, Joseph Jikimanji Kamara, and Fode Alassane Sise. Now, then convicts also charged on, they get charged including on conspiracy to commit aggravated robbery, conspiracy to murder, and receiving stolen goods. So this is the verdict. Remember, we talk about the brutal killing of that father, yes, inside Kenema. Now, the Catholic priest don't receive justice as the one that we been brutally kill him don't get 8 years each imprisonment.
I want to say plenty thank you to the Salon Police. Why I go say plenty thank you? Because how would that killing day happen? Remember, it was on the morning hours when they discover this happened to that father day. The investigation process. Getting them guys in there arrested and taking them to court. You work for kudos to the Salon Police, and but we pray that the father in soul will continue for rest in perfect peace, and kudos to the Salon Police.
All right, the main opposition, All People's Congress Party, don't inform the general public and membership that they hereby inform that following the passing of the late chairman, when of course Alhaji Minkailu Mansare, the party don't convey a NAC meeting on the 1st of July for consider the matters necessary for the continued administration of the party. Now they say after the meeting, in accordance with Article 47 of the APC Constitution, where they adopt on the 7th March 2022, Ambassador Alhaji Usman Fode Yansane, where we don't serve as the acting national chairman, now don't be duly sworn in as the national chairman of the All People's Congress Party. Now they say the constitutional process being undertaken solely for ensuring continuity in leadership and the administration of the party. So Ambassador Fode Usman Yansane is no longer the acting chairman of the APC, but the national chairman, replacing the late Alhaji Minkailu Mansare.
Well, one would say congratulations to him. Not to a strange position. He don't act in that capacity today. But we're looking at situation within the APC party. How soon they go to put them house in order and push for the 2028 election. But first, remember, they gets there and then the constituency elections and all. And let's see how they go over under in watch.
Well, exactly. I think that will be very tough for him. That in first start, I would say, and all. But we'll definitely take it from that particular distance. And finally, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Madam Fatima Bilo, officially accused the main opposition. Hits back at them over FGM allegation. And he demands answers with 5 key questions. So, if you really want to know what are those key questions, I would advise listeners to wait for my young precious George segment as he go delve deep into this particular topic, Ivan.
Thank you so much. But before we go, quickly, what's waiting to happen in this World Cup? The quarterfinal
kickstarts today. Morocco face France. It's going to be a massive match. Despite the Minister of Sports for Morocco don't confirm, say Morocco, they represent Morocco first before representing Africa, and we'll see what exactly happened with that one. Thank you so much, Ivan. Over to you again.
Thank you so very much, Reginald Brian Ojukusaya, for that breaking news. Stay tuned.
No wicked man won't see my God. Neither shall you walk up on the street of gold. No, 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 no.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. I'm going to say good morning to the one who will watch you live on Facebook, and also you will watch you live on YouTube as well. Good morning, and the one in a distant part of Freetown will listen to you through Choice FM. Good morning, and Upline Zime Radio. Good morning. So we look at Sierra Leone don't be ranked amongst the fastest growing tourism destination country in West Africa. So we are asking, how did we arrive there, and how we go able for sustain that particular ranking there. So that's what we are going to talk in the show this morning. So the World Bank Tourism Watch is a quarterly global tourism monitoring report where they produced by World Bank. I mean, this they look at country then we don't go in terms of tourism. It doesn't mean, it not necessarily mean say you get to do with the number of people then where they come in your country, but the growth or improvements where you don't make in terms of tourism over the years, especially the first 3 months, that the first quarter from January to March. So in that light, Sierra Leone come third. It be a country like Chad, we get 25% growth, and also Cape Verde, when safe they at 24, and also and Sierra Leone they at 23% increase. So as I say earlier on, it don't necessarily mean say now the number of people already can inside the country, like when they come out from other country and for Kansai use Freetown International Airport for Kansai the country. It doesn't mean say we don't get the highest number of people already can inside the country. It means that the growth we don't make so far in terms of investing in the tourism sector in the country. So that's basically what we are going to talk about in the show this morning, how we reach at that particular side, waiting on change, waiting we do, and how we will be able to sustain this, because it's an improvement. I mean, people don't look at the tourism sector as if they are quiet, but they are making a lot of improving steps so far. So we can talk about Dandy in the show this morning. We expect to get Emmanuel Touré, we are head of public affairs and communications, and now the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. And also we set to get Melvin T. Mansari, we are a journalist, for we can discuss about this achievement and how we go able for sustain this as a nation. So stay tuned. No go on side. I'm going to introduce my guest them shortly.
No wicked man won't see my God. Neither shall you walk up on the street of gold. No, 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 no.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 3FM, our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3, YouTube, Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and also Choice FM, not the eastern part of Freetown, and also Zimi Radio, that's not the one that we, that's not the provincial part of the country. Don't be joined in the studio by Emmanuel. Today, we're in the head of public affairs and communications at the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Emmanuel, good morning, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, and thanks for having me this morning.
All right, I'm sure the ministry kind of happy with this ranking, and we talk about Salone Dome ranked amongst the fastest growing tourism destination. Country in West Africa, and we are asking how we reach here and how we're able to sustain this particular ranking. And in my intro, I talk about this. Not get to do it, the number of people that read on the kind side the country from January to March, but it has to do with the growth, the improvement with Salone Dome. So what has changed over the years we make able to achieve this particular achievement so far?
Well, thank you very much. It will interest you for no say from the previous years and under previous administrations, the tourism sector was somehow neglected. By so what we mean, we've been get everybody they talking on story about Sierra Leone in terms of the war. We've been get limited visibility and branding, and also we've been get neglecting the cultural assets. Think the way for make we let people come and see. Then traditional things, and we neglect them. We spoil them. We told them the scraps, etc. Okay. We neglect them. Then the infrastructure and the visitor experience, and they all not be there because one, they come from the war, come to Corona, come to Ebola, and all of this. These are challenges. However, with for fast forward, where we move, we serve not the sector, not the tourism sector. Look at why is it that Gambia the boom, Kenya the boom, other countries the boom, and Sierra Leone get this natural vegetation, natural hills them. We get the species that really where people they look for, we don't extinct other side. We get them. Why we self not for try for improve? And so based on that background, now that make we try for reframe with national narrative. What do you mean? Minister after minister where they kike out your strategy. But of late where you see Nabila Tunis as a minister come in, motivate the staff. So strategies then begin coming. One thing where you say, what to make we reach this point? You go identify, say, even, like I've been mentioned, the visibility aspect of government was zero as at that time because we get the analog system, we're not able to access international media, follow able for market Sierra Leone, the views of what we get, and all of that now be a big challenge. Now you see, say, then get a whole division now for public affairs and that of communication. Meaning we want to use the necessary tools now, more than day tools, for waiting the president been say, let we diversify the economy. It's not only mining, it's not only fishing, but let we look at other sectors. And tourism now one area where they bring they develop the government in or the country in GDP. Look at all like you mentioned in the intro, countries like Kenya, countries like Gambia, Tanzania, Zambia, etc. If you look at what in tourism alone they contribute to the GDP, that is very important. So that based on that backdrop, we'll try for reframe with national narrative. That is one pandi. We look at them, we develop a strong tourism brand. What you use, the new media way don't come. We see say now the social media, you go on Twitter, you go on LinkedIn, etc. We use them facilities then they for market, we brand the world again as Sierra Leone. First to try for rebrand the sector then I talk about the infrastructure. Quite recently, His Excellency visit to Bonds Island. That's one aspect of promo. If President can go there, why me and you through local or international tourism not go visit that site there? Because one thing about Sierra Leone, let me tell you this, maybe you can do your research. Foreigners, they know more about we country pass we self way there. What do I mean? You've talked about the slave trade. You talk about the relics and the usai them, the people being settled and all of that. We get all the artifacts there, but we know they make use of them. Like I've been telling you, the first challenge now follow destroyed and then ship or waiting where people for can see as history. We destroyed it as a result of the war, negligence, will not take and make waiting. But people they do research. And after we use then tools for market Sierra Leone and communicate and through visibility, a lot of people grow interest for CAM and fulfill their history with the non-land but this country.
Okay.
You hear some time ago, people they try for identify them background side and come out after the slave trade. And they know say Sierra Leone at one particular point to side and pa or grandma they come out. So you see say they can't even the president give them passports, say this now on a country, now on a land, this they can't foresee. So this all try for enhance the area of visit. We see now a lot of people they come amidst we be the about the corona or so. But you see the number they increase now because we don't try for do a lot of visibility. Okay. We don't try for make sure say people know more about the touristic sites and how attractive it be that improve on we tourism sector.
I want for know. I mean, with touristic sites, them. I mean, like the people when they come in the country. I know that improvements don't be made, but I mean, which side you would feel say people when they come outside they pay more attention when in Kana Salon.
Well, basically, like I say, it depends to the person interest. For instance, some can come for historical purposes and for countries in background. So basically, those data, if I've been on preview to I can able to tell you say that social number don't visit this area but actually, like we say, let's take for instance Bombs Island. Even the day where we visit, you find out say a lot of tourists then go there. Why? Because we think them don't read like from Guinness Book of Records and with the research document where you said talk about what the World Bank. You understand? People they come for see who say really then slavery have been settled because accompanies them in the way they handle slavery and all of that. You see those artifacts where the president said they look at how then they get fresh water from that island and all of that. Now, but for now, looking at what they see. You see, most times all tourists when they come one visit number two because of the golden sand. Okay. But you not go take the other side and say they're not a visit they know, but actually they visit key areas where they try the Tiwai Island. Let's take for instance Otamba Kilimi. Okay. Otamba Kilimi this day we're in a carrying area now. We are based on the division, right? And you get a lot of species then there. A lot of you know the hippo, the birds, you see a lot of things there, but there are limitations. You know, sometimes accessibility will make people know.
We can talk about that then challenge then day, but I mean, I get conversation with somebody and he was telling me that people can come for can do research and know about the history, but waiting you find out like people they more pay attention to entertainment. And how realistic is this? Because like I talk about the entertainment sports, people they go number 2, Bure and chapter 1, you name it. So how the ministry come together for look at or for improve this particular side in terms of the tourism sector?
Well, basically, you did talk about the entertainment. This is one aspect, just one aspect of the tourism sector. Some they come for research purpose, like you mentioned, right? Some they come for the cultural aspect of the country, for see how the people they live their life, how then they dress, how then the type of food where we they eat, we can call on gastronomy, how we own type of food they. So people they come for various reasons, then can come as tourists. But improving that sector there, how we forget them right, you know, we need for certain things and they will need for update as well. Now, you talk about the sustainability plan, but all that they part of the package. We get for improve the sector. Like, let's take Bombs Island, for instance. The traditional mark is still natural, it's still there. But does it mean, for instance, we'll not go create things more, we'll not go be innovative enough and create something where for make you pass overnight there? Right, but also we they look at them. If you say you they spend night, people they do activities where go make the history loss of that place day. That is the landmark we been they go lost, right? But we did find ways and means how for improve the various areas, way for make it more attractive. I give you example. We been they talk about Bodos them when they just after the slave trade and when Freetown the cotton tree. But you look at now if you they tell you picking say about Bodos, you get for fan areas, so say you go see Bodos.
State.
You don't see, because people want to modernize their structure. But I give you an example. You go to countries like Italy and other touristic areas where people they visit, then original structures from colonial days, they not alter the outer, but then do improvement interior. Okay. So when you enter inside, you really know a modern structure and they improve on it, but the outside looks somehow local. What do we mean by this? We want to work with the various sector, the housing sector, that of lands, etc. Go not for alter then original looks where go tell we say na so this structure day. Okay. Right, but at the same time, we improve the interior.
Have you been successful in that?
Yeah. Well, basically, it takes time. It takes time, like you say. Quite recently, we've been there BN because we'll not be able to attract tourists as a result of certain challenges we as staff for identify infrastructure. We've been use the traditional way for market visibility of the country. Now that we don't improve them, now that make you see the increase. Meaning, gradually we are getting there. Because for I go stop you say no broke this Bodos. For stop you say not about this Bodos, but rather allow improve and this way for convince you, get other sectors involved. For instance, the city council. You remember other countries before you paint you also you get for obtain permission. For alter the paint.
This way you talk. I was talking to somebody. I think I don't say this. Zambia. When then they build airport area, then they tell you the color of paint say for the ones at that particular side, the kind of structure say for the other particular side. I mean, so how we need. It's the mindset of Sierra Leoneans, and the reason why I talk about the mindset, the then minister Memunatu Pratt, he introduced that Salon people for the way Africana every Friday. I mean, the cultural part of it make people feel which would way. I mean, that was this minister no sustained or probably you have was see as something important as per now, but that just fade out along the way.
Basically, you go take say it fade out, but in assessment as a journalist, yourself know say now the ABC you they look at especially on things where they talk here on qualitative. What do you mean by that? The people attitude don't change, and now they wear Africana Friday. No, I think say more people they wear Africana, but na salon Africana. I think that should be a question. Okay. Is it a Sierra Leone? What thing then for identify Sierra Leonean for? You type of dressing with them for identify you for. I think that now we area where we focus. What do we mean by that? Introducing, for instance, cultural day in schools, institutions, colleges, rather than having a variety show of waiting with us. No? A cultural day for take you back to your tradition, where for make you know say na so kono man be the dress, na so the kono chiefs be the behave, then a learning aspect. So what did the minister come with? First and foremost, like I tell you, we designed this area of now the public affairs and that of communication. We don't go get everything in one day, all right? But following an appointment, we don't take in key strategic moves. For instance, forget a strategy, how to address the thing. In every school curriculum, as part of the activities, for instance, we make culture a day we picking them for dress, and that's Leone culture, and make a display, give awards to that. Then they imbibe the culture. The Fridays, Africana, yes, you call it Africana, but not say Sierra Leone something, right? Okay. For the Creole person, I think we do. The reader will be used in those days for English language or history. Jesse Gag, you know that English language book. It show you this na Creole woman, this na Limba, this na Konoman, etc. You just see the picture of how they made it appear. But me and you today, we they say and say that is too traditional. That dressing today, and as to now. So there was a conference quite recently. We just done call it a seminar. Whereas young people, they can out innovation on how for improve on their style and they trade. Take, for instance, the entertainment aspect where you talk about, with film and culture are part of them.
Yeah.
Yes. How many of you films then they really depict with traditional dressing, if we do proper research, right? For the actor or actress or artist, you call them. But right, Chade, when one Nigerian artist can use with raffia, put on top of the normal dressing, everybody admire. And raffia is part of our culture. So what we are saying here, our focus on how we want to build this sector. Now for starting at the down level, what you mean, schools and say forget, a cultural day. So, I mean, you call it in psychology, I mean, social learning theory, that aspect of it, or cultivative theory, we bring her into the schools, whereas then we begin come up with that dressing. You go to Ghana, you see the Ghanaian country clothes system where they weave them, but they don't modernize them. They don't modernize them now, then they design them. So Sierra Leone as well, not to say we don't go away from the African, but the Sierra Leonean one, I see a lot of tailors now, they do from where the artists do that raffia, woman, and they make them clothes modernized, but put raffia. You now, you Fridays, you go around and see. The Madinga people been get the gown, where the way the woman them, they get the way of dressing. All these are there. But actually, we not imbibe into we picking them, because now, they want for where short pier where they open the navel part and all of this. You see, because they're not here. If they may meet her in the family, first thing, girl picking no they work something where go expose even in shoulders, where in parents and sit down. Yeah. So all of this now education we will get for take to schools or institutions at community level, village level for improve in this sector, because when the tourists then come, they also want to see how we dress, with food and how we do things. So they will learn from that. Then one self when they out here and one for bring them picking them for can learn the common Creole or the Soso or the Madingo or the Kono or the Temne, you know. But if they come in English now, we self they speak. It doesn't matter. So to them, for let them bring them, picking them. So like you say, how we go able for hold on to denting away the previous minister don't do. Now this way we strive for improve on them, use innovation for improve on them styles, and we go make it fit the day-to-day modernization.
Now, if we get more investment and in the country and we get more infrastructure, you feel like one thing first way will be more certain is about job opportunities. I mean, which is so much important, and how this ranking. I mean, when we don't get inside it, within number 3, which is third, with 23% increment that it go through or make. So how this ranking go able to make as a nation, we able to foresee how we create job opportunities for young people. I imagine the president some other time, we don't see before they left, we were able to give 500,000 jobs to young people across the country.
The tourism sector very, very important, as I've been starting initially say. Now one area for diversify the economy, we turn we idea. Gambia not being minerals, but people go all time then go visit there for see how the place time, and now you see boom, we don't come up as well. What's in that? Under the tourism sector, it make growth then at the country, and same way say we able for identify we say for being Sierra Leoneans and this one where they come. But job creation, this sector they provide employment across hospitality. Let's take the hospitality area. You know, that's why we have the National Tourism Board, where they look at hospitality, the hotels, the quality of hotels. Yeah. If you go towards the beach area, you see say improvement on the day as to trade, how many hotels will be get, how many people will have for accommodate. Right. If we improve this hospitality area, we get for attract a lot of people where they come because they want decent places. I give you example like in Nairobi, there is a place called Safari Park Hotel. My brother, if you go there, though they modernize the place, but the bed, they make them like that we contribute where you the took 2 stick or 4 stick, there you pass the one for there you put mattress. When you look at it, get that local build but modern. where you lay down panel and not make no difference with any of you bid, right? So the hospitality sector, they work on that innovation. Like not left that bed now Europe we left now can meet here. But we can develop and the carpenter themselves, now these various sector for able to improve. So we'll talk about job creation. We they also try to empower the youth for let them come up with innovations. How we for build bed, yeah, we not look like that one where the Englishman they make, but it look like that traditional bed. I don't know if you be not going to a village or you don't see with traditional bed where they put palm tree leaf as mattress. Yeah, but this the way they build them. Not to say we go put palm tree leaf or grass as mattress, but we can use more than mattress, but build them like how they build that traditional one. You look at them, but very decent. Right. So if we improve on their sector, then more people they come because of their hospitality area, then it creates employment. Now, if you look, the number of hotels and that of guest houses or motels don't increase. It creates employment in the country. And same way so, now the cultural industry.
I get a record of probably almost hotels along the beach, because the reason why we ask them question and for make we know whether the improvement really don't made or not. And second part of it, you talk about decency, and it's no secret that tourist board really under the ministry, they struggle for maintaining decency or cleanliness along the beach area.
Yes, that na the exterior. We go come to that one day. Then you the ask about statistics. Sorry, but maybe as a program they go on, I will give you a data of what is along the beach. Because when you talk of the beach, you're talking about the Aberdeen section, go number 2, and other parts of the country. Yes, there are challenges actually, like you mentioned, of the hospitality.
There are old challenges, also recent challenges.
Okay, but actually, if you look at the hotel structures now, I think cleanliness or decency of them sectors, then they nakiti where they attract even guests them for kind of your place. So basically, without saying, I think what you they look at now, them public pandemic with the free for like corona been come, how to say, and then they take care of even the sheets within the rooms, etc. But the sanity, I think that area they would not improve a lot on them when you go to decency for the interior of those hotels, and then they can act chest for them. We don't improve the outside way. You the talk there was a program also we at they look at how we go able for treat the environment. Way for make you understand, not affect we guess them. Let's take for instance pollution and that of this railway they come. You see the erosion, what you see with the bring, and all of this. These are some of the things we man-made. Right, but City Council was championing that on that.
And I began that debate today, whether it's City Council or the Ministry of Tourism would have for clean the beach.
Well basically, no. But you see, the beach na a general attractive area, but the tourism sector they do invest for also enhance cleaning within there. But not forget, they all get stake for ensure the decency of the city. Right? So what will they talk? The dirty self where they come out, where the erosion, what the care go down na the water. It too much. You see them rubber and all of that. So we there on the attitudinal and behavioral change of citizens as well. How outside and they dump dirty, how people they dispose of dirty, so that it not go affect the natural habitat and even the blue economy that now they see the fish them and all of that. So government they work towards that, and the Ministry of Tourism. You see one time even the minister join other people them go on the beach, use them gloves them for clean the place. What will they say? The people where they within and the tourist board employ people where they clean, but if the dirty can't pass the number of people where they work there, you see what you mean by that? Where the rains they come, so we not get control over waiting they go down to the sea, and the sea they bring them back offshore, and we get for clean them. So basically, not one person for point finger at the other, but we all do them with the view that we
joint responsibility.
Joint responsibility, and we all do now. Another thing we talk about job creation. Take the film industry, right? The film industry, 65% of its implementation It's based on the tourism sector, the entertainment side. Right. The Information Ministry designed a policy for guide the ethical part of it, the standards. But take, for instance, the film industry alone, if it pick shape in Sierra Leone, it creates over 10,000 jobs. I was in East Africa in the film industry. I know what that means. People will go serve as extras, people who could serve as DOPs, those who serve in the wardrobe, then one will go serve in the art section. You know, these are all creative ideas where people come together. Location scouting, all of that, they give you a lot of money.
So how do we develop that?
Indeed, it's in the pipeline. Now the policy has been approved, and now the IMC gets a whole section there for look at the film industry in terms of the policy matter. But when it comes to the implementation, now the Ministry of Tourism is there to work with the entertainers. We talk about initially say the entertainment. And the objective of this film industry, now how we go market with culture. How we go sell Sierra Leone using the film. So that's why also, whilst we are doing that, we are also making building blocks for training young people for use innovative ideas, come up with stories. For instance, now you see people they produce now through AI. Then they produce through the artificial intelligence, you know, for make stories. But thing they will miss in this country, and still people they look forward to are the theaters. Also, will be the act concert study. You see the actor live on stage, they interact with Uno. We don't miss that one day.
Is it?
We don't miss that.
I remember in December, or probably some 2-3 months back, there is this group.
Jama.
Thank you. And
yes,
that's what you see how people pay attention to
that. That is what I want to bring.
Is it the ministry not seems for let's say do more, because when certain people come with them, people accept them. So how the ministry will be able to say, okay, let's improve on this, the innovative part of it.
Exactly. So now you don't come back to the point where they try for or bring you to the innovation where the ministry don't come up with. Nothing then this way been they happen today, and now you self don't see with the ministry and the Jama cultural group. When them future that one day, you see the turnout outside Leoneans and go see. Today we get Tabule Theater, we get the Freetown, this, that, waiting, then they go all about something at the country, not so? So now, how do we plan to do this? It's the strategy now we don't put in place for even taken to schools. I tell you, but let's have a cultural day.
Okay.
Therefore, also introduce drama within the schools where they go able to tell their own stories. You know, so in fact, if you go back to film history, it starts from what you talk film noir, black film. You know, they start on stage for express themselves. We call it expressionism. For express themselves, for things the way they frustrate them. So then they use drama for tell their story. Yeah. So schools they also picking and the way get innovation. We get ideas of doing plays, short plays, and all of that for tell their story. This be not lost. We want for we incorporate, and that's why it's not a single ministry where they work with the various stakeholders to keep it alive. What's in the essence of a variety show? What in you want to see the psychomotive part of the outside the picking the dance and this and that, but why we not put that into agriculture? So we want to also incorporate Nandi into we school system, into we social activities. From when Jamad and do that thing, the program Bintumani,
yeah.
You find out so we get press briefing after that, and a lot of group don't ace the aid up say they want for come back. I can give you one Kailondo Theater if you recall. They are back. Yeah. You know all this. Now we get stand-up comedy where na inside don't come up to them in the paint. Now you get people just for go laugh. Yeah. We want also na schools them. It's not about all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Within the school sector, let them get particular days dedicated to school drama competition. This now one thing you not go be everybody not go in our office, but some will be directors, some will be playwrights, and all of that. This is part of it. So like I've been telling you, said it be non the number of those activities will be get today, you get an econo, you get a Past future now you can sometimes you see sometimes. Then even the cinema hall they will be in the use, or those bigger halls will be in the use for those activities.
Yeah.
They don't turn churches and all that thing. Then they use them because we're not able to innovate.
So from waiting you don't say the ministry know the problems them. They're not able to identify the problems them. It's about how we go practicalize them and make them actuality or reality, that these are the problems, but let's solve them. Let's fix them between now to December, between now. So I want to ask, before we go to how we will sustain, waiting at the short-term plan so far, in all which you don't talk about. So what's the quick fix?
The quick fix is one. We've identified the problem. Now with the move to action, like where the presidency action here. And all of this will not go take one term, but we take them systematically. One, for imbibe the preservation of we heritage into the country. What do you mean? One, they will take we heritage as very important. That is public education, sensitization for let's say Leoneans and know about we heritage, with national identity and pride. For let's say Leoneans and be aware about that. How we go showcase we cultural waiting that through we festivals. First time we been a cacao show where you go see we display we food them we in a gastronomy to we how they care animals etc. Right? But this time also, we want for showcase, like where you can get double of chiefs, how paramount chiefs and they down and they put in a hammock, the kid and go. Most of we picking, they not see this. Then they get that number, but they not see it. They don't know. But how we can exemplify? So one for put that one day into perspective that Sierra Leoneans become aware about it. We intercultural exchange. You know, for make sure see the tourism for foster dialogue between Sierra Leoneans. So the quick wins will take in that in the cultural aspect that they are mentioned. So the environmental significance, we conservation incentives them, the ecotourism for encourage protection of biodiversity. That we don't get a whole program where we can do in the media where they talk about the tourism. This nothing the world they try for educate people then on just the environment who don't talk about sustainable development. How responsible tourism for able to integrate them into environmental stewardship. That's a quick win for we. So from the economic part of it, that job creation and economic diversification, one for let people know say tourism they reduce dependence on the other sectors such as mining, agriculture, and other things. But like you ask, the quick wins. Now that's why we focus on now for educate. We don't get the baseline, then we come to the infrastructure side, improve like areas for auditioning. The people want come shoot films or they want can do things, but then they not get outside and go rehearse, outside and go train and all of that. So now gradually, and we don't fix the work plan with the ONAM in a strategic plan for ensure so we roll out so that this number will be so go be increased. People go come here just for dance purpose. For no how Salomon traditionally they dance, the men they dance, how they dance, the team they dance. And from the entertainment area, you see we try for improve with local beats. With local beats, that is the instrument they will get, the balanji, the keling, the shegbure, and that of the big drum. We want for use and for produce music.
I remember there was this.
We call it troop beat.
There was this concern. We the last is it festival when we get in this artist in Mona carried what was the name of the artist?
The reggae festival.
The reggae festival, exactly. Yes. And a lot of concern begins before we can talk about other places. Them we get for those we salon artists, we salon reggae artists them, and we are saying, I mean, instead of tourism go pay huge sum of money, why not? I mean, boosting our local reggae artists for make it get a huge festival, and so it will be sell out internationally.
Well, but basically, you see, masters the maestro democrator educator, masters demonstrate education. What do we mean by this? There is already, I've been telling you about the slave trade and people define their route and all of that. Jamaicans, most of them identify their roots coming to Sierra Leone, but then find themselves in the musical industry. If they're part of that and they are all Africans, they're coming for exemplify, for show them talent through music of how we do. I think a learning process for we in a Sierra Leone when they come for mix with we, but that not limit we. Right, this come up in we post.
Is it we artists and still need for learn from the legend in there at some point? That's what you're saying.
From how then self come up, yes, it's an exchange. Okay. Nothing what we do an MOU. It's an exchange for we self them go come. They go over there, but like I tell you, we have to identity. If Salon reggae play la no say na Salon reggae this, you get the natural reggae beat. You get your own beat, but we try for develop salon young style.
So from that festival, any improvements don't make in terms of
exactly. And I make a bit about the post evaluation of that festival. There is a whole report in it, voting now the impact of that to Sierra Leone. Apart from
the impact,
the impact apart from the revenue generated, like I talk about the economy booming our economy from people we go watch, and the outcome is that a lot of people know say now there is innovation in music. Music, they bring people together, devoid of party, devoid of you color, etc. They bring people together. Music, they pass a message to the people where a lot of, you see, we rappers them and everything, the message, and they pass, the young people, they follow. They learn a lot from that. Now, talking about the part of the post thing we come up with, people recommend, say, their festival also, before the bigger one they come, like who do Freetown, we for do na the regions. For Sierra Leoneans, we get talent. So at the end of the day, themselves go come up na the stage and mix with international reggae stars them for market themselves and market Sierra Leone product. What do you mean by that? Like that troop bit we then develop out of there with local traditional instrument for play the music. Yeah, where, for instance, if you go Ghana, when Ghana music they play, you know the kind of high life they play. You know, so this is a Ghana tune. When Guinea they play music, that you know the traditional type of beat. Now, if Sierra Leone also develop that kind of a beat coming up and play in a reggae fashion, at the end of the day, the young people, they innovate in and play good music, we can market with product out there. After the troop between and develop them, then compete. Now, woman win them. For play out of that, just the beat and compose something will make sense. Now, woman win them, right? Then get a big prize. So now the same thing, just like what you ask, who they come with them festival.
So I didn't get any big. The Minister of Tourism get the person the big prize. No, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, it was sponsored by a bank. Okay. Yeah, one of we local banks. I think.
But when you talk, so that seems to be quiet. Plenty people don't go know about that.
Why not? It was all.
Why not keep on quiet? Because it's the first time we
even call a press briefing. You were present. Your institution was represented in that press briefing as well. It was not quiet. Yeah, we hold a whole program then at the nest or so along Aberdeen, and a lot of people go for see how innovative we people there for let we develop we own beat and they able compose music in that. So what are we doing now as part of our plans for improve on this? Apart from just bringing Jamaicans and all of that, we want for infuse the Jamaicans and Sierra Leoneans when they can now we self get time for dinner still let them self see what we artists and they do. But we problem is it come una self know and una be and we say let we get this copyright.
Yeah,
the copyright. Can we come up with our own local, why not go take from you music? Because if you say, let we own the perform, most of them sometimes come with somebody in your way don't play from yonder, you say I can't perform. We not look forward to that. We look at innovative ideas, how we can improve on we own beat and bring them to the stage. What is wrong about that? Yeah, not only the Jamaicans, but we can also take Sierra Leoneans for come up the stage. From part of the entertainment. In fact, that they promote what you call local tourism. This way they talk about the international, how many they come in. But the big question now, where will they pamphlet? How will they promote local tourism? For let you left here, go Moyamba, for see certain sectors in the touristic area and spend the night day. We go boom the local economy within. You see? So, what we they say, we want to move around, get those talents, like how you the sport players around, and bring them to the bigger stage. So, for their international concerts and all, say, Leone were able to present in.
Another, this is away from what's important for me to discuss, whether if the ministry go happy about this or not. I mean, there is this concern with people only raise, in as much as on order to make improvement in terms of people coming into the country. But I mean, coming into Sierra Leone, people believe that it seems to be expensive for Canada's country. And recently we see the Ministry of Internal Affairs, though, I mean, pull out the, or don't suspend or put a hold to the security fee so far. The $25 don't be put on hold. I mean, is this a good news for the ministry?
Well, basically, if it continue, it's cool, but it gets impact based on revenue generation. I think then they sort that out. But what we are saying, yes, now it concern for most people traveling, they say expensive, but you will recall, it's not only here, but within the African bloc and even ECOWAS, if you remember, there is a story you guys carried, where heads of states, the meet and the foreign ministers, they talk about this transportation within the African bloc. Now, a concern. It affects Gambia, it affects elsewhere. And what if you look at, you know, like first they will get West Coast airline based in Sierra Leone, they fly to Nigeria, to the, like taxi. Yeah, if for fly from Sierra Leone, we get airline that will be based here. We then call them West Coast Airways. You check them, right? They were based here. They come here, go Gambia, Ilelafia. It was cheaper. Now also the government and the try for let we get similar thing within the sub-region and the ECOWAS state. I know say one of the issues we then get for address in this big ECOWAS summit, go look at the transport sector, way for ESAM so that at least people go able to come. There is also a strategy around the tourism sector where, for instance, tourists and where they can the Gambia. Then they take and say, for use maybe, let's say, example, a boat or a cruise for left Gambia and Kaya will go be cheaper. Then we also find alternatives way for make things be cheaper, because now one thing that we they raise, you know, in terms of transportation. So it's a regional issue. It's the sub-region issue on the transport where we not get control over, but with the airlines and how frequent people they come. You know, when competition, a lot of airlines, the prices will come down, right? So this is what the tourism sector is working with together with the government and the foreign ministry for ensure say people able afford waiting than they can do.
How do we maintain this how do we maintain this? I mean, we're at 23%. We need to maintain this, not dropping down. Instead, one for the go up and see that, I mean, more people coming into the country, make our country be more attractive amidst all waiting people don't talk about Sierra Leone. And how do we maintain this? I remember some months back, the reason why I talk about entertainment, I mean, the minister, instead we make jokingly we take our chapter one, how people, foreigners, they coming into the country every weekend. I mean, people are coming using road transport for coming to the country. So how do we maintain this? How do we sustain this that we not for drop, what if we go above Saudi? So,
like I mentioned, there are several things we will not for relent on as we don't start that zeal we get. One, the key thing, the political will. The political will not for drop. For instance, another minister come, no, waiting this minister, you change them. It take with time for readjust yourself. The political will, and already the government don't mention, give you that, they say, we give you the support and the necessary tools for ensure say we able maintain. In fact, go above waiting with the so rather.
The ministry struggle with finance.
If the minister come again,
struggle with finance.
Well, basically, finance it's a problem. It's a problem in terms of resources. But however, you know, we not only depend on government subvention, but also get key partners.
That subvention, it don't be forthcoming.
The subvention is coming, but not at the time. The timeliness, that's I think that the most important thing, not that they come, but the timeliness of delivery, because it affects implementation.
So it's a huge concern.
It's a concern too.
Okay.
However, yes, now a challenge. Yeah, come in time, but it can, but not a challenge. Yes, so one, the political will for give the necessary tools, now the ministry, and give the support for we maintain, we position, or we the things say we forgo higher than this, because we still get countries who would try for chase. And under that political, we would say there should be an increase in terms of allocation. Because when you increase, then you don't capacitate for do more. Then the second part of it, Sierra Leone image, we need for change them, and we stop for allow ourselves for define them and begin for tell. Let we begin for tell our own story. Most of what we do now, where we begin tell our own story by branding. That is, if you want to market yourself, now in 3 words, if you're able to convince me in something within you are for buying you. Yes, so it's the same thing. If we talk about Sierra Leone and while people come in, we for continue for tell our own story. We where they use social media, they show the ugly side of things. In as much as you're telling a story, but no say it go far and wide, and that can affect tourist attraction to your country. Like the dirty way you talk, but you not snap the good side of the beach, and this you concentrate on waiting will bring negative impact. It will also affect you. So look, try for tell with story, and we go be with pride, and we for blend with history and culture, and with natural beauty into something when we English one call coherent narrative. What you mean? People for the know the history pass we let we tell we own story. We for make lecture day where we been get them cinema hall. We man go look bonnet again. We sit down here. You the explainer. It entice you for cake na school for go look Martini. You know, so let we self able for tell Sierra Leone story, where for entice foreigners through local and international medium the more they use, for let them feel a peace for come work and Sierra Leone. And so by so doing, we go able maintain this visibility where we don't get so, and it go attract a lot of people. Instead of the number where we did now, we go increase more than this. So this is not the way forward, and how we for do it. In terms of sustainability, look at their animals, them board them wait where people they come for see, like Nade Otamba Academy area, then nice things that we'll get. You know, sustainable development, say let not deplete all things now, wait for make we picking them we can after they're not able to see and pass and see in a picture.
You guys are another part of government, but there are things the way they come up in this country, like for instance this Takogama incidents, we get for it encroachment and all, and of course it's no secret that this just like the has an issue don't seems for the tamper with we image. I mean, what kind of conversation at some point one can get with government, especially when the minister can in ministerial meetings and all? What kind of conversation one can get?
I hope you ask the minister, because I know the at ministerial meeting.
No, I know, but it must get a kind of feedback where we will come back.
But okay, I can tell you,
this are part of the conversation we can get.
I can tell you from my own experience as an expert in my own field, these side issues where the impact into the sector. And what I mean by this, like you mentioned, man's activity where they do, they affect the tourism sector, because people will be scared of A, B, C. So at the dynamic, the ministry, they exist in isolation. Yesterday there was a cabinet meeting. You get sectors to meet, and I am sure part of the discourse is how they affect me area. Yeah, we get the National Drug Commission where they look at drug issue. You get these forces. They sit there to strategize. That this thing, where they happen, it affects this sector, it affects this sector, and they find a common ground to address it, where for make we able for maintain. That's why I talk about the first thing I address as a political will. That political will embrace a lot of this, what you bring up so as a matter of a drug issue. But I think, say, that is going to be addressed, because you want sound mind, sound people, sound body addressing those issues within the
because for the Takogama issue.
Takogama is environmental.
Yes, this don't happen, and it affects. I mean, at some points, they be threatening for close down, and I mean, one day I don't go there, and honestly, we know for constantly blacks then at that particular place, we really go look and everything happening, and even reach 10. Most already are white people really go there. So if imagine that be shut down. Waiting and for don't mean to the tourism sector. So how?
If you follow when the president visits there, he stress on the aspect of the encroachment, and he making policy statement that has to be addressed immediately.
So how serious tourism ministry be take this? That's my point.
Well, when a policy statement has been made, we take them from that level with the relevant stakeholders. The stakeholder, the Ministry of Lands, the Ministry of the Environment, and all of this, we are working on it to see how best that can be addressed once and for all.
Okay.
You see, Takogama is an example of the many within the country, because you see the chimpanzee.
Yeah.
I told you about like Otamba Kilimi, the Tiwai Island, and all of that. There are challenges. For instance, roads leading to those sectors, we get for work with the Ministry of Works and that of Roads Authority, so that tourists then will penetrate. So one part the thing that if we want for sustenance, under the political will, we for be capacitated for work with other sectors within government for ensure say we do the infrastructure where they lead to those areas.
Okay.
Yeah, we work with the youth ministry and come up with creativity seminars and all of that for let young people use innovation for design things. How we for improve that. Mark, you will not get all the idea, but you yourself, Westodoya, must get an idea we want for share, but you not get the tools them way for capacitate you for implementer.
Okay.
So but part of our job will be for facilitate them training and they for facilitate resources we for able give the strength or capacity to whoever we get innovation on how we go improve those sectors. For that one, the way the billion, I think we don't make the president don't make a policy statement where I believe say all the MDAs or those stakeholders don't take that into consideration for ensure say we not lost that particular site.
Thank you so very much. Continue for the retreat. We'll go for a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce our calls them to the program. Stay tuned.
1xBet. Your game has no limits. In 1x Games section, you'll find hits, crash, burning heart, crystal, western slot. Each game is a separate world with real winnings. Play on website or in the app. Visit the 1xbet.sl and use a SL126 promo code to get a 200% bonus up to 2,800 Sierra Leonean Leones. 1x Games, a world of games, wherever you are.
Anytime, any side, the fastest transfer, extra payment, airtime top up, and more. All inside one app. Download the BNB Cash app today. Now Google Play Store and iOS App Store. BNB Cash app is so easy, fast, and reliable.
For more information, just contact the customer service on 072 500 000.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3, and YouTube channel Epic Radio 99.3, and also Choice FM, so in the distant part of Freetown, and Zimi Radio, not the provincial part of the country. We'll start for picking up calls and now on 079 994 993. First call online already. Logo and pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Pakonte, I guess. Hello.
This talk on the talk for this tourism. Tourism, you get money. Money they look like Gambia. Now tourists they go up. Tourists and granates now no more. But the money, if they write up past week, we'll get all things now. So if they try for build up the tourists, now sorry for me. In the 90s, we tourists been they chopped up at the right up. I don't know why it dropped. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, per contest. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, go straight to the point and stay within 1 minute. Log online again and pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Good morning.
Lamin Samuel Kuyatong.
All right, boss. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So, what about the aspect of showcasing talent? Who we see this government don't can close that space there. Because now we see independent youth and people in the make them different arts and then go together and then go you building and then showcase their talent. But for most this government can say then close that space there. And if you get your talent now, you not get side for go showcase them. How then go see that talent there? Because look like what the explanation now. How many people been go there? But that independent youth now, you see thousands of people. They come out everywhere. Even with man and self, they see them then next day. This government don't can no more than close that space there. How you go able for identify talent? We don't take the industry, you make a secret society. How? Thank you.
Thank you so very much. This is talk about lantern. I mean, it's been super long. We'll go line again and see, and the people we don't used to lantern on the 26th of April. I mean, log online again. How the ministry go see how they're going to introduce that again. Log online again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Just like waiting this me various scholar with the talk dish on my brother. Salo, we don't take with talent, we don't push and go far away. And this culture business, my brother, if we want the way get money before then they put it into politics issue, why not go sponsor the entertainment, the film industry, the music industry, and the entertain we properly one. My brother, if they put money by that in the salon, we go, we get a talent there. But how we go able to implement with talent? There is no sponsor. I make Nigeria and Ghana, they make us so because any activate do yourself, else if you get one sponsor, I will go put money by you. Before they put money into politics, why not go sponsor the entertainment industry that we own film, movie, music, whatever the extra entertainment it will grow in this country. So thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. Mrs. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, please go straight to the point. We'll try to take 7 more calls and try to wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show and get set for my own pressure charge. Good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from Fome.
All right, Bakar, go ahead.
I really like brother. Really talk. Really impressed you. You understand? One thing. But somebody will book and talk the creative we said you understand with the general language. Show how we culture it. The people there even found civic education. Yeah, I don't tell they expect from we culture things of them such that you come to the entertainment. They never put somebody we able to impress, able to make the entertainment able to boost. No, they think of that kind of way how the people are the chocolate, this man in kind. If they can, then they lead the entertainment industry by this 10 years, so for them, a higher level. But look at somebody who then puts at the entertainment industry, in a coordinator. House level, we don't take the entertainment. Maybe say, look the film industry. Look, even decide and say, wait for launch. Wait for the launching. Now, provision and the way don't make. And this thing will ever happen for the ambassador at the entertainment. And this one, are the struggle this way, the tourists, them, then they get. Because if they hear all the show, they hear all the play, believe me, I tell you, this man raised it also on a small talk to the talk. But you see the career the stage, all the side, all the relapses, and all the side, all the problems, and the show say, even the entertainment, two side people in the sing music, sing we culture them. Where do they follow? They follow Nigeria, they follow America, they follow other people them. We get your culture now, team, Limba, them and then all get the OB team. So which one we want here? Whose entertainment business really go on now past politics? Thank you.
Thank you so very much. I mean, imagine Burna Boy perform. I mean, this year's World Cup. How we don't flag high the flag of Nigeria. I mean, it's so much in terms of entertainment, but it's always a ministry as well. We'll go online again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Lee. Bakayoko at the content was that.
Right, it was.
Yeah, it's like at the time of the man at the studio, they really know the issue. And they really just, but the question is not about seeing it and saying something about it without, because who are very much challenging. And again, how they will try for this policy in business, may reflect to the country as a whole or to the new person. Very much see in the uniform side. Because that area is very much important. But let us try for some cleaner, let us try for reflect to the new forces outside. And again, how they going to try for let this act and slap. Mind you, as back then, we get 50 classes to act. So that then people will make some tools and honor. But then they don't fade out. Now we see, the other people, everything that they do. When they stamp, now so, other thing then, it don't lead to that particular sector. So I don't know if the mechanism for bring down the fact, and how again for real guys, every old tradition that will overcome going forward. I don't think not for you challenging and inevitable. But the culture is very much key. So if somebody get your idea, we come. The other person get for 6 hours. That's the big problem at Salone. All my one shooting and need one. So really sad anyway. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so very much. 079 94993. Now the number for B part of the Epic Morning Show. We'll probably take 3 more calls and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Remember, entertainment and sport lined up for you next. Stay tuned and let's go ahead and pick this caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, boss.
Chairman Alex.
All right, Alex, go ahead, man.
Thank you. And I firstly thank you to the guest on the studio for a good centralization. And what I say, and the Minister for Tourism, one of the greatest ministers I would have ever read.
All right, I'm afraid we lost that caller there. 079 994 993. Now the number for big parts of the Epic Morning Show. Let's see, we can squeeze in 2 more calls and wrap the 4 segments of the Epic Morning Show. Logo online again and pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Abuloko.
Yes, Abuloko on the line. The voice of St. Yawan Media One.
Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. Ivan, I fairly get plenty thank you for the sensitization. The tourism sector, we want to work for the country. There are so many activities where we undergo. The paddle, the Jolly Festival at Victoria Park, theaters, City Hall, Liberty Hall, Nyata Conference Hall, all inside in the activities they go on there. So we don't know what's happening now. We get the delay, we come out, we get so many things where we draw people in for Canada, this country, for make them come. But now, another happening again. At least, for try for put it together, maybe they get things for draw people and for the camp, for our activities and our talent. We need to get Salon got talent, just like what America then they do. Then get America got talent. You see how people they perform. You see Africa already America. So many Guineans, Malians. You see how they perform. People say what they do in border. You know what believe say na Musalman they don't think say. You see, so it's not for.
I'm afraid we got problem with Abuloko in line, and we'll take 1 more call. We'll get a line the break. We'll take 1 more call and try to wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We last caller already come in. Let's see. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who do I talk to?
You talk to Daniel.
Daniel, go ahead.
God bless you.
Amen.
God bless the tourism entertainment. Now, what do they try for see?
Thank you so much. We're not going to take any more call again. Emmanuel, are there negotiation going on? The concern don't be raised, paddle, lantern. I mean, these are all activities that people in the council for can enjoy. I mean, you find out people in the community provinces, come free tongue. I mean, we all jam body together. Are there negotiation going on before you respond to the callers there?
Thank you very much. A good way UNICEF play on a role on how I go promote tourism in Sierra Leone. I think that's why you picked this particular topic up. Platform like this, now they also, apart from we general assessment, where they get Sierra Leoneans in view. I don't know what in them say. And all this done then now we package, like you say, why, what you for do for improve? Let this number, let it not go down, but let it go up, let more people come. And this now one part the suggestions where people come up. And it already did now portfolio for summarize waiting with people all on talk lantern. This is part of local tourism. And it even bring international people for Kanjo we. Yeah. We are aware. But one question they give, where you self-ask, the drug issue, where young people don't go into because of one or two reasons, don't they affect some of them? Chuk posing when then festive thing and good day and all of that. Now we work with various sectors, the security sector, the drug law enforcement, the this, the that. For let's say Leone, we ensure say we reframe with national narrative. I didn't know it for chuk, for fet, for this. But then I know we now put imbibe that imbibe. What I mean by that? From Peking level, let them know see when this thing come, just like whether they do them bundo dance or society dance and the villages. Let them know see this na a day for respect. Not a day for fete or for revenge. Not a day for take the dog for lago roll in the street for run a poto. Because they go out of hands, that's why they try for put control measure. But if you ask, negotiations are ongoing because if we want to maintain and claim the calendar, we get for promote this local aspect for reframe we narrative and position Sierra Leone as a country of beauty and cultural depth. And same way, so we want for tell we story, but we heritage and we conservation. And the thing that we for make people come, the Leicester Peak, look, we make them at a point where they turn up now, see the whole fleet, get that kind of view. They do that here. But if man then come, then begin pickpocket, then say, oh, not join so poda, or then go thief you, or you go in taxi, then they pull, people go afraid for come. So all this, like you say, we work with the various sectors, that sanity go there within country, that then one way they go into, then thing we put them under control for ensuring we come up to standard to within they expect. Me brother ask, especially Lamine, talk about showcasing of talent. Lamine, I think they plan even before this reggae festival where they come from the 25th or so in November. They assure you say we want to do things at provincial level, where for make people also feel as Sierra Leoneans and some of them say, I know they tell you say we go pull lantern, no. But we want for like I been also mentioned at the educational level, we get culture day. Somebody mentioned about art and craft. This no, because people they go make soap and buy soap and can't get teacher. No, we want for see the innovation. Now I make them do the psychomotive, affective, and all thing in the 60s. We want for see picking away able for create. And create some parcel or something as a motivation. So we also do work with the educational sector for see if we can put in the curriculum. Then social day within even in when maybe in the Kenya in our institution, the university, we get cultural day. Sierra Leone, the cow put your own culture. And guess what? We something like Padu will make, why Padu will make, then the other time will make a boy. This is part of our culture. So why we not going to introduce at university level and then say today, IPAM get culture day. Logo watch. I mean, this they bring innovation. They even bring alumni them from other part them for can see how they display. Rather than the black man with man, this that we fair to ourselves. This now we day or now for see how we will conscientize those various groups, compete on how we for able to develop a strong brand for Sierra Leone, so that we can able to tell them consistently, and anything was say now, and the message where they go able drive tourist them for Canada country. They go able drive local tourism. We said in the prepare some time ago, like what Mina Kono Abon, so we been get Tewe Konomusu they come out. Everybody be know that time day. Yeah. And people they move from Freetown for go dance Konomusu. Not that the government want for stick in one place, let people not enjoy themselves. But we serve the work with the relevant stakeholders there. Follow imbibe in the young people them, not to pass you check, there you go enjoy or chook person. If we don't clear that mentality off we head, we see I'm saying a way for promote Sierra Leone. I am sure the negotiations so they on, we will shortly begin see some of them festivals here, they come back. Because part of what they do, now follow ensure say we develop an interpretive center where for guide people where they come for them tour. We get people where, like you talk about job creation, tour guides them, then once a way they take people for go show them different areas. Now take like a Don Klein town. The train museum they how many schools they visit them for excursion? They don't know. So also, if you train people for just take somebody around Freetown, show the historical area, you know how much money they make per day as a tour guide? Not boku money. So it creates employment for we. We want to make sure say we integrate with culture and tourism. Then tell a man them we want for begin see una the design salon style.
As I may talk to somebody, is it Dubai or so? I mean, if you get somebody where they say take around Dubai and all, and these are all plans. All which you say the plans. I mean, let's wrap up on this. I mean, how fast or soon we will see some of them plans there, especially talk about tour guys and all. How fast we will see them plans there be actualized?
Like I say, I can say pretty soon, very soon, tomorrow soon. But everything now systematically we take like we say. We not grip everything together, otherwise we go confuse them. But for tour guys, people they already where they can study tourism, and then it's ongoing. Okay. You may know it. What you want for the nice strong foundation will go start. Let it not stop. Like we talk about these negotiations and all of that. And I tell me, brother, thank you. We commend. We say, let we say, Salon got talent. You know, not so we no more they operate. The ministry want for operate with all social groups. So, my brother, USSF Abu, we come up with this. Organize a program. Say, cancel you concept to we say, I want for organize Salon got talent. We look at your strategy. How you want for doing. We check security and all of that. We get it for give you support and find the necessary people who will give you the support for let you come up with that. Let we know say na part of the activity we go enhance tourism na Sierra Leone. With the open we hands we look forward for improve on the infrastructure even. You not go get the idea for do the Salon Got Talent, but you get idea how you for make Bonds Island look modern so that it go attract tourists. So we are not closed. We office always open to people with talent. Now end up with this. The film industry where my brother been they talk about those areas. Between me and you, now this power business, you know, una come together, let una get a formidable association where for push film business before. Everybody want to be boss. This get your idea, this, they don't come together. And until we see say it's not self, it's for Sierra Leone. This industry not go before. Let we put wait aside, come together, get one vision for Sierra Leone, like una do as a Sierra Leone Association of Journalists. Una get a SLRU, una get WIMSAL, una get one body when as large where they oversee everything. That's why we are today. We make this big industry not move yet. We get for create a lot of industry, people employment at the country. Thank you. On this, I think I tell all the Texas, thank you. The one that we call send message. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Emmanuel Toure. We are at the head of Public Affairs and Communication at the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Well, thanks to our beautiful callers, the one in Safeway calling, and continue with the Epic Morning Show. You'll be joined by the entertainment and sports team, and also immediately after that, Marion Precious George go come in for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. I will talk to you again some other time. My name is Evangelist Lee. Have yourself a wonderful and a beautiful Thursday. Bye-bye.
No wicked man won't see my God. Neither shall you walk upon the streets of gold. No, 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 no. For Zion is the only place. No sin cannot enter there. Can't you may see them running to church with the Bible when they reach inside the church. All they do, they will sit at the corner and just watch my people the way they enter the church. And when they run down the street, can't look them, they begin to gossip my people. Yeah, they talk about the food we eat. Oh, they talk about the shoes we wear. And they talk about the clothes we wear. Some of them gossip the pastors, what a dirty thing. They talk about their members. They talk about the clothes we wear. And I say, tell me, how could you be a Christian when you're full of these evil things in your mind? See them with a coat, going to church. See them with a gun, going to mouth. When you want them in the faces, lies are loud. Shot them in the heart, lies are peace. See them in the daytime, they my human being. You want them in the night time, they my vampire. Tell me, how could you be a Christian when you're full of these evil things in your mind?
Good morning and welcome to Thursday Sports Update. So the Salon Football Association officially announced two set of groups for the National Division 1 playoffs. But it's already started yesterday. Clubs like Waterloo FC don't register their first win. So for Group A, we get Western United, Barampa Stars, Bombali FC, Ramke FC, and Prospect FC. For Group B, we get Great Skiasis, Waterloo FC, Khalifa Stars, Premier Academy, and AI Cologne. So it is confirmed that the Haichi Kamada don't agree for signing a new deal at Crystal Palace. We will keep up another club to June 2027. And the Egyptian Football Federation officially filed a complaint demanding an investigation into the referee decision inside the FIFA World Cup as they lost to Argentina. President Hani Abu Rida don't decide for go against French referee Francois Lakshia and the assistant where they don't request for them pull the French referees out of the tournament due to two crucial mistakes where they describe say they were intentional. So the proposed heavyweight fight into the world of boxing. The proposed heavyweight fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua will take place now in the biggest stadium in London, where at the Wembley Stadium in the early hours of the morning. So if you won't watch this fight as a kid, you have to do it for a couple of long time, but there are still negotiations going on. A record tennis game. For the first time in history, the Wimbledon don't see the longest tennis match will last for 5 hours, 15 minutes. And this is now the longest quarterfinal in the history of the Wimbledon. But you all know that is Djokovic finally will win the tie. For this morning, this will bring to Inside Sports Update. At 11 a.m. we will talk to the Premier League board chairman, as there is a lot about the Salon Premier League. We're going to ask the hidden truths and tell the right stories. For now, that is all we'll bring to you.
hello, good morning. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. As I want welcome Una in with ENT updates on the Epic Radio 99.3 FM with me, Aminata Kamara. So now let's start off with the updates this morning. Burna Boy alongside Madonna, Shakira, Justin Bieber, Gustavo Donmel, PS22, and featuring Coldplay will be performing at the 2026 FIFA World Cup final halftime show on the 19th of July. So it's just so amazing when they get to African stars, then now they go worldwide. This is now a very big one for Burna Boy. So congratulations to you, Burna Boy, and to the whole African nation. Just that Morocco na dey fit now for Africa self get spots in this FIFA World Cup 2026. But we dey hope and pray say yeah, indeed they go represent Africa well. Next up, Timaya will be performing at the Afrobeat Fest on Saturday, July 11 inside Lagos City. There we African artists there. Then just they go worldwide and just they go far. We just hope say yeah, more artists, them more especially from Sierra Leone, they will get such opportunities for let them perform worldwide. Next up, inspired by the messages in my DMs, this is my first single. So now we get this song title winner, Boku Question, Dry Reply. And guess who that's not the artist? The single ladies and president, Vicky Remo. He says so because of Boku, messages that they don't come now in DMs. People they ask him all kinds Boku questions them now. So he himself don't decide say, they pull this song out so we title Boku Question and Dry Reply. So he say it dey na audio mark. So go check him out. Let yourself see waiting Vicky Rebo gets for we day. Next up, many people got offended after Nigerian music producer Tunex made this post. In short, he said, name one music producer in the history of Sierra Leone music who has successfully produced hit songs for two different artists, which each song surpassing 2 million views on YouTube. I'll wait. Tunex is not your mate, bro. So this na shots don't throw to we Sierra Leone producers them. And plenty people that consider this particular post as an insult. But what's your thoughts on this particular post where Tunex made? Drop them in the comment section. Next up, after the last collaboration table where people they talk about this year, so Afrowoodness now they don't come with another collaboration, and that song they drop very very soon. So this batch now we get Maxim Blue, Lazani Bakiteno, Krio Messiah, and Samza. Then they right now in our studio they cook for we something very very spicy and delicious. So then just say make a tell and say hold on, and then go come with something where go make every size scatter. Now finally and we pick this morning. Epic Radio they presents the Epic Oldies Corner. They say make you rediscover the hits and let you relive the memories. Are you ready for the season 2? The date na Saturday, October 17. Ticket price na 100 Leone's number, and the place na St. Anthony's Hall, Side Street, Freetown. Time na 7 o'clock, and the dress code na dress as you favorite oldies artists. Remember say Epic Radio always they come with something crazy, something mad. October 17, can join the Epic Radio family and let's celebrate the oldies. Aminata Kamara signing out.
Sometimes then when things they go wrong in your community and people they keep quiet. But for keep quiet, not to fix the problem. Now that's make Epic Radio they bring to you blowing the whistle. Blowing the whistle like a radio show who say ordinary people them go talk Epic about what's in really they happen. Now the community them. When are from bad road, no water, poor service, unfair treatments, and corruption. So now this show, where they call out things them respectfully and honestly. And when something good they happen, where people they make progress and real change in their life, we also they talk about them. This now you chance, follow you speak up, and follow the hear your voice, and follow you ask questions when they go answer. Whether you live in a town or in a village, whether you young or you a woman, or whether you a community leader or a concerned citizen, this show Radio. Now for you, we not just dey talk and forget, we dey follow up with the issue, so say something happen. Blowing the whistle, your voice, your community, your power, only on Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe fa, lamba roba, lamba de la de, tila roba, la domba, tila la.
Franklin Roosevelt once said, "The realization of tomorrow will be you doubt of today." Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM. It gets me on Radio Garden, also Facebook, YouTube, and through our website at myepiconline.com. You can also get the program through Zimi Radio 107.5 FM inside Pujeon District. Mina, your host, Marion Precious George. Inside the show this morning, SLRA and SLRSA don't launch Operation Pushback for clear pedestrian walkway them inside Freetown. And as well, Justice Alhaji Momoja Stevens don't sentence 5 people to 80 years imprisonment each for robbery and murder of Reverend Father Augusta FGM allegations. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me to discuss the issues, I get inside the studio Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya and James Kamara Mane. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, my young precious George. Good morning to you. Good morning to listeners. Really listen to we all about the country and the globe at large. Now, always a pleasure for there.
Okay, Mane.
Yeah, it's a pleasure for there. Good morning to the listeners out there.
So how you don't see the media, be it the social media or the traditional media, with the issues being discussed, agenda setting of various political and social issues?
Well, I think the media some they improve gradually, and some still get areas for improvement. And however, as you say, then they set the agenda, and for every media house, they know the agenda where they set, and so where they introduce public debate. And so for now, I say the media they try, and for Epic Radio, we are above voters when it comes to professionalism.
Okay.
So, and for other one, I guess they follow suit.
So Reginald, you view not the same?
Well, exactly. I think I get the same view with Mane. We normally can set the pace for conversation, national conversation. And also, I think we basically committed for continuing that trajectory, Mario.
Okay, we look at stories reported on the front pages, and me first take this morning the Concord Times newspaper. And top story reads, Nasit GD and DG attains retirement age amid claims of nepotism bias conduct. And as well, Adi Macaulay urges APC to review election process. MP raises alarm over construction of fuel stations around residential communities. Another story reported killers of Reverend Father sentenced to 80 years each. And audit service embraces new staffs, and also Commerce sacks 6 lecturers, rusticates 6 students. All of the stories and more you could get now the Concord Times newspaper this morning.
Which I get the Premier News newspaper, the main banner headlines: radical inclusion failing disabled.
At removing makeshift structured and illegal encroachment on pedestrian walkway across Freetown municipality. And the initiative then say form part of the ongoing road safety reform by SLRSA for restore order, improve public safety, and ensure free movement of pedestrians along major roads. According to the authority, the initial phase of the operation will target the Central Business District and the Western Corridor areas, Usai pedestrian and Kiwaka, and when they say people don't they occupy there with the trade where they don't they do the various business them now the slab them Musai people for pedestrian them for worker, but the exercise then say don't continue now. They don't clear the CBD and then they clear other major area them inside Freetown. But we all remember, I think it was a few months ago or late last year where the exercise starts. Then they clear those places. Still, we get that issue where then clear by American Embassy Junction, IMAT Junction. Also, a lot of people raise concern, say them pull bike man and people will get them afaf bafade then pull them in major area then like Lodge and Dwazak Junction. But it might interest you to know, Reginald, that most of those places where SLRA, SLRSA, and the Sierra Leone Police clear, people don't start for do businesses, then they don't start for put makeshift structures there. And inside this operation, they don't make mention of those places where they don't clear, but other places now. And the reality now that even at Lodge, people don't begin go sell back now the walkway outside them don't clear.
Thank you very much, Marion. I think say myself now from that angle I see in fact, the first one we them been do with now the impact we create. I normally can say salon when we can put certain bylaws them or measures them in place. It just they take a couple of weeks, 1, 2, 3 weeks, 1 month, and then one person they begin for can start. They start first, they can begin put 3. Now from that 3, they make buffer. From that buffer now make that makeshift buffer almost, or you put umbrella there. Exactly, they don't return back. So it's more like I say like now a wasted effort.
And resources.
And resources as well, because anyone way then go do one they get for incur cost, then get for pay personnel level, they go do the demolition and all of those other things. So what is really the effort, the impact, of go putting your effort on something way at the end of the day not sustainable. So I feel like the SLRSA and the SLRA for come back and evaluate, look at what could be the better solution to all of this, because from what you don't see clearly, you don't show say the other demolition the way they don't do, not to the right way. So I feel like we go back to the drawing board if there is still space, because Salon always think you put it, so they go back now the drawing board. Somebody tell me yesterday say the drawing board, it don't sound like it don't full up now. We need for look for other side way. We go, but I feel like we need for get a self-evaluation. It's not just about taking the people of the CBD, because the truth is that Marion, even we already work on a street now, they force we for work on the main street to say Mutka them for pass. Because up the slab, they jump us in market, you go tell you say you pay for our even though we not say not supposed to put that market in that side.
And unfortunately, then can take over those spaces from the slab to the extra spaces where they around the fence, Naden Junction, and and they're not enough for them. Then they can
exactly.
or vehicle and they break for take passengers as well. And on Saturday on a lodge, I witnessed an accident, and the accident happened. And Usai, the guy where they sell jelly, they pack in wheelbarrow. Now then Mutuka go it. He was very lucky, fortunately for him, he was not on the scene and all but then hit in wheelbarrow, scatter. So imagine if people be gathered and they buy jelly. So that don't show you say those places are not appropriate for make people do business in the first place.
Exactly, not to an ideal place. These are public spaces. And all Nasai way somebody go work I pass. Now even when school they come, when I am school picking out the feeling for where you dey around that area, the way school they come out to Marion, the pikin there are the main kids in the worker. Well, that time I think it was around Bosso. I'm sorry, you building that is it Bosso area they call it. The car nearly jammed the St. Joseph Pekin. The Pekin they almost the one woman they sell banana. I can't put the banana over so and all. I was like, no, not so. So these are things that we really need for looking. So it is not just about holding such exercise or maybe people are like, but doing an exercise where we not see the effects where they get on the ordinary people. I think the expected impact. They say they want to get more safer, accessible walkway, and also want for improved traffic flow and for get a cleaner and more organized environment for residents and visitors. It is fantastic. The initiative is very good, but if we not get sustainable options them on the table here, so we go just pull the people in the eye. Take 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they return it back. So let us think about a way. Somebody go tell you, say, me now they sell all this, that, and all. If you can't pull me outside, you go put me. Find a better place that you but Mario, on the entire country itself, the city in particularly, not organized.
Okay.
And it's sad. When you go to, I'm telling you, I've been to other parts than at the salon. If, for example, Bo is one of the most organized districts in salon. Yanda for Bluetooth speaker for they know they allow one day. You know they play Bluetooth loud one the way the one they can pass. They sell Arata poison self this you go put out a loud Bluetooth or they sell Nigeria film. They don't explain the film all that. So these are all things that we'll look into. When they say no park in public spaces, you don't put your business there because when you put out the way they can wait and take and go there to go to.
Okay.
So I think it's high time SLI and SLI look for a better solution. And again, work with the Freetown City Council because now the responsibility for oversee the city. Where we get them inter-ministerial or interdepartmental coordination, we able to get the desired result at the end of the day.
Interestingly, I don't talk about IMAT and Lodge, but interestingly, Duazak Junction are another I saw. Then there's the personal Duazak Junction. You know, unfortunately for the authorities that we concerned, we don't declare those places. Now that they not they pay much attention to those places again. You go to Duazak Junction now, the bike rider and the park say middle of the street, and Duazak Junction now one I will say crossroad where vehicle they go so Pademba Road up by Model New Road, and you can just congest one highway, and if accidents God forbid happen and it will be very very gruesome.
Indeed, Marion, very disastrous if it happened. I will pray that happen in such of a things that never happen, But with Regina don't touch on some of the key areas, and we will talk about the congestion of some of these places, poor planning, cooperation from even we the citizens them as well, and also sustainability. We don't there many times we don't talk about. We SLRA, they do their activities there for push people back and to ask them how it's sustainable. They will tell you, say, they try by all means for the people not return back. Can't check na American embassy, so them infect or pull people there because of allegedly they say the former American ambassador may say want people there around there. So because the demand don't go, the people are coming back. So even as much as government is trying to do certain things, for do the best, we officers with mentality as a Leonean, very, 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 very poor. We are stubborn, we are lawless. This is one of the main things I know about we. Not that they don't know say for sale and inside and day, but we all want to do business.
And take
Why?
Chance.
Yes, we all want to do business and take chance. What make you see too much big businesses they happen. Somebody go sell a rat of poison. This other one go they sell chingom, they pass in the street. Everybody want to do business because everybody they try to find a source of living, But again, in as much as you defend a source of living, you have to abide to the laws of the state.
Do on the right way.
Yes, you have to abide to the laws of the state. Do on the right way. They sit down, you said na the right of way, also have for pass. If I tell you, say push your market to go bien, palava they come out today. And you very well know say for pay it. But one of the people will tell you, say, na me right. Those themselves they pay tax. This is the main problem where we get as a Leonean. Everybody get rights. but we don't even know we right.
What can be a solution?
We don't even understand which is right.
What can be a solution to all of those things? Is it fines? According to the laws of these institutions, we declare the rights of way. Is it that they're supposed for the levy fine on any people who then wanting as way for deter some of those action?
I think so the law make them clear. It sits clearly waiting for the punishment where somebody go against the SRA Act, and so I think they need for the implementation of this law. But again, how strict are those laws? Because in as much as law say, if the law say, if you arrest, charge to court, you pay fine, or you not pay fine, you go jail, or you pay both the fine, you go jail. At the end of the day, the person they come back. If the person not come back, another person will sell back on that same spot. So waiting for the time and say, yeah, we'll not for sell here. Yeah, we'll not for put market now. It's about mentality. When we get the right mentality, I still remember some time ago, host one psychologist, where they talk about your mentality. When you want to do something, what your mind they tell you, if it's proper, what you go for benefits at the end of the day, you hurt other person or you hurt yourself. When you start to think, then can wait, then they begin for help for no say, myself need for support the government. In as much as the government they do this, myself for support them so that the country will come out fine.
Okay.
And most people they sell so back again and sit. I tell you they get international exposure. Some now overseas they go buy the market, then come. Then they see how they continue the plan. You see how if in a big market in this spot, now big market they everybody they inside the way you want to buy, you go buy what you want to buy, you come out now do. Those rights of way outside government, our government will do anything. I take one bike man one day back to the common office. He charge me exorbitantly. And I tell him, I say, no, not to so government say, now this are the pay. I say, why would I lawless so? Man say, na free tongue with it. So would they do anything free? Yeah, he was born in a big man, eligible man. He said, na free tongue with it. So because we get this kind of mentality, it will be very difficult to make we take one step to development. I tell you for free, no matter what I like, we go take Obama.
Yeah, so it's not just about people who will put in a leadership position. Yeah. It's about our mentality and the way we do things and think.
Yes, no matter the campus we carry it. If you take Obama and put on us alone for all we, the same mentality now we get. Because if all don't know say everybody, even possibly they say Chingom said they tell you right to pass here for make noise for you with Bluetooth speaker. If you tell them say autumn, if na me right to na me right, I would that they are treated, they na government treated. Even you write where you get to, you don't need for you write the text, you know for making noise by the next neighbor where they pass.
Of course.
But in America, some people don't even know it's right. They just know sabi the word no more right. But even for spell and self, no problem. So it's serious. It's so embarrassing. So everybody, na me right for do this, na me right here, and you know na so for put in market, you know can pass not to go be market too. No problem.
Okay.
Even the gutter itself, the drainage is away, yesterday make way people for on top of the slab they. They so don't they sell on top of so much that the slab don't damage. You don't take if you mass one slab. You go dog and if you go get injury. Yes. So you don't block all inside of this. So I want people for pass.
Okay.
So SLRA, in as much as they do them, but sustainability no day and with mentality. A serious problem.
Okay, we move away from that topic today and look at another one. Usai Justice Alhaji Bomboja Stevens of the High Court of Freetown don't sentence 5 mandem to 80 years imprisonment each for the robbery and murder of Reverend Father Augustine Dauda Amadu, while the 6th defendant they received 14-year jail term for receiving stolen property. The convicts them Martin Salu and Bese Soare, Fode Salu, John Bangali, Joseph Jikam Maji Kamara, and Fode Alassane Sise. Then they convict them on charges including conspiracy to commit aggravated robbery, and conspiracy to murder and receiving stolen goods. The court here the case for the first 5 convicts them were involved in this robbery and killing of Reverend Father Dauda Augustine. Inside Kenema, of course, a lot of people they don't follow on this issue, and we self be report them. Also, the Reverend Father, people let me go attack and resident, and 5 people here we made a stand trial, and now, the High Court don't sentence them to 80 years each. Because of the various crimes them we then commit. I'll start with Reginald on this.
Thank you very much, Marion. I'll continue for say may the soul of late Reverend Father Amadou. Continue for rest in peace. I think receiving now this sentence go maybe making soul get rest now, because this has been the call that he gets the justice we deserve. Normally can say no amount of jail time no day where then they give to an individual where they qualify a life we don't go already. And the manner at which the late Reverend Father Augustine and Dauda Amadou lost in life, we all know say it was not to the ideal way than the way people in King go die. He was not like he go to hospital, he's sick, he go to hospital, but this was somebody that was we see robbery take place there, and also the courts don't go confirm and all. I think it's good. This is a landmark ruling. 8 years imprisonment each. It's more. We not say we not get the death penalty again, but I basically know the age of the one that were involved in the crime. I would say, but I'm sure that will help in this one. I don't know the age for the 5 people that will get that 8 years, but I'm sure they are grown-up men, and the age now they're old. So maybe that's why that 8 years that they done. They already go to reach on and something. I think we get Martin Salou, Beshe Soare, Fode Salou, John Bangali, Joseph, Jikimanji Kamara, and also this Fode Alassane Sise. These were the 5 people that were convicted to that particular offense, and we don't talk about aggravated robbery, and also as a conspiracy to murder and receiving stolen goods. The other unfortunate, the one we received the 14 years imprisonment, for so Daniel also don't show say for we can go buy thief property or just go see second hand until you go buy them. It's also a crime. It's also a case. Yeah. So we have to be very careful as well. I think he received 14 years. Imagine, get the same.
Not part of the robbery.
Yes, get the same kind of sentence without, but he go buy something. So we really buy second hand something. We really need for land from that. I think it good Justice Momo Stevens, even though it takes some time. I think this Reverend Father died at sometime around late last year. Yeah. Unable to actually figure out the actual date. But we all know. Some of them matter, so we get to deal with murder also. You get for really take your time for doing investigation. A good now that even decide. Me wait I comment there on my own. Now the fact that they be able to make arrest. Because sometimes then people ask for the on away. Nobody not see them. Say today for the hospital wanted no more. Sometimes nobody in the country safe. Maybe now God no more before don't get. Now him for don't give justice to the Reverend Father. Yeah. But the fact that they were able, the Sierra Leone police, kudos to them. They were able to capture the criminals. They were able to get them under detention and also ensure them bring the matter to court, and now High Court passed on in judgment. Yes, this go put some small smile to the faces of the late Reverend Father, even though even though in order to quantify to the life we don't go, because from all we know from testimonies that we don't get. This man was a very good man. This man was a very quiet man and all. And he was just attacked like that. And then at the end of the day, they get for taking life. So let soul continue for rest in peace. And kudos again to the court for, giving justice to who that justice due, because that is what that make the court did it for ensure say they adjudicate justice so that deserve and do the right thing. So I want to say kudos to them. This now really and a total landmark ruling where everybody does say yes, this is a very good precedent. If any other person try, he might get either severe penalty than waiting the so don't get or get more. So kudos to Justice Momo Stevens, and also kudos to the judiciary of Sierra Leone.
Mane, is this just about the justice sector acting upon the information or the investigation so far we then do and able to get all of those people? We have other cases where a lot of Sierra Leoneans don't they ask about, in as much as the judiciary don't they try in terms of sentencing people where some people where citizens they feel say need a greater sentence. We don't see few happen last week. And over the months, we see Usai action little in Grand Pekini and them we court. We don't see several, but you have other cases where people still they opt for listen or hearing from the Attorney General or the judiciary regarding those cases where they know they talk about.
Yeah, and thank you very much, Marion. This year I make I serve like a PRO for the judiciary. Whatever I will try my best. For me, understanding is that for make a case be speedily heard or reach at a judgment, you need to get sufficient evidence. When you adduce sufficient evidence in a court, you make justice not a delay. Justice will be delivered at the right time. For the cases that we mentioned, I want for belief say because they may get sufficient evidence and the prosecution may be able to prove the case beyond all reasonable doubts at a specific time.
So then responsibility for inform the public that these cases not get sufficient evidence whilst people are still waiting for waiting to happen.
One day, firstly, when a matter comes, now the police are forced to do the investigation. When they compile the investigation, they don't get the witnesses. Then they take the file, go to the DPP in office, and the senior state council, I guess, the senior state council or the I guess somebody when the other senior lawyer above the state council, when they decide over for view the file. When they view the file, they find out say, or they've noticed say everything sufficient. They get all the witnesses, all within. They charge whether the charges were correct, everything were correct. They can charge in court. So when they charge, the matter can go speedily. It can go speedily, and the prosecution can be able to produce enough evidence for make a final say the accused and be sentenced to jail. These are what happened to a few of the cases that we mentioned. So for the ones that I guess we not hearing nothing much yet. Maybe now because the police never forget enough, maybe they never get witnesses there yet for can give statement, for when they put a statement inside the file.
So in the case where in the file don't reach the DPP, but yet still, you need to see any headway in terms of those cases, because I've been follow up on a few cases, and that was what the AG tell me in an interview. That was over 1 year ago. Tell me that the files are with the DPP, and if files don't reach the DPP and people not see any headway up till now, would I get a responsibility for inform the public, say, now this or that? We know say where the case go to court, journalists can report them. But in a case where in the day with the director of public prosecution, who has the responsibility of informing the public that these are the issues instead of blaming the judiciary?
I think the police need to come out to blame, because now they're the one that take the file. They are the ones taking the file to the DPP, and the DPP might tell and say, this evidence, maybe this charge we charge, this charge we charge is possible. Maybe not to the correct charge, this charge is wrong. Or this witness not get sufficient evidence, we corroborate the other ones, their own evidence. So therefore, you go for a look at this, look out for another witness. It could be like another issue that one day. Another issue could be say maybe the witness will be don't kind of police will say they can't get statement.
Congress party don't shift strategy. Also they allege say or allege say then they tarnish a global reputation by linking a pro FGM narrative in a breaches and EU alert. He also make mention say the APC don't quietly order the network them for attack inside this anti-FGM campaign. Usai they make mention of several things and say the First Lady they support FGM strongly inside the country, and this is not an issue we will be follow up on. We will raise a lot of arguments, but according to the First Lady, I ask several questions regarding this issue. And the first question where he asked regarding the FGM issue, say why Parliament votes for ban FGM, or why Parliament not voted for ban FGM. He say why the international campaign criticized MPs will vote against the 2025 anti-FGM bill. He say he make mention of several other things. As he say, the FGM campaign was never part of her flagship initiative, and why not in them for the attack on this particular issue. He make mention of all of this and demand that a public debate, and also call on Parliament for look inside this particular issue where then they accuse them of and they link them to the APC, saying that the APC way of tarnishing in character both nationally and globally regional.
Thank you, Marion, again. I mean, the first lady, whereas you're having something like discussing, I mean, both negative and positive. Yeah, sometimes the first lady can get, like, for example, I think the first lady, she's still in Canada, attending a global summit in Canada. And around yesterday, I see this post, I say, I say the first lady don't do up other bombshell again. But again, a lot of people will tell you that they elect the aura of the first lady, and that kind of person where, if you back Cardinero can say, "Nakne left by me." I mean, the first lady is that kind of someone, even though she is a woman, but if she feel bullied, in the wait till they come back. I mean, that. I know it's not kum fire kum then call her also. Muslims then can get out and put them anyways. It's an Arabic word. So in other words, I mean, what you give me now, the give back, the Moses or the do me I do you. No, but this the post where the first lady make, why did I study my own? I try for develop them into different things there. One, time politics, I mean contesting, getting any aspiration for 2028. Because if you talk about tarnished voters, locally also, then you begin for access voters. Because me, say, her husband, when at the president, His Excellency, Ita Julius Marabio, now in second and final term.
Is that really a question where we all know, say, the First Lady is the head of the Bima B movement?
The Bima B movement, she's the head, but that does not make her, that it not come out clearly for tell we say, she's going to be the leader, or sorry, the flag bearer of the party. Remember, I say each party get leader. Like for example, the Sierra Leone People's Party leader, sorry, chairman is Sajimi Batilo Songa. But again, as at now, me, say, in order in the race for the flag bearer, just like what we saw in the APC, where they get.
It don't make an intention known on several
say one
occasions.
For contest for flag bearer.
Yeah, not directly, but people them we.
So again, yes, now that's how they say. So I think, Marion, we are just some months to the 2028 election, or years to the 2028 election. Madam, the first lady, I think it's about time. But if they look at no one for going against the messaging man, we don't say that nobody should publicly declare. Now, then for pushing money agenda and all, even the last and the first lady compliment that post. So there is all of these things. I think it's about time. So that this speculation, yes, we know say the first lady Naina, the leader of the Bima B, as to whether she wants to be the flag bearer of the Bima B under the Sierra Leone People's Party, it's something I need to know. And then it argued that the debate of FGM is for based on facts, transparency, consistency, and accountability, rather than political interest or selective criticism. I think, again, this is something that we'll have to look into from the first lady. And if there is anybody, again, imagine, is the first lady not the target one person, the first lady hits back at the opposition APC. Yeah. It means, say, if even Abdullahi, for example, or let's say Zakaria, I don't they call any round on him, by the way. Now, do that thing, they attack Zakaria of the APC, attack APC. So, okay. As to whether APC get the mandate now for reply to the first lady as a political party, or then sit down and look. Again, and normally say silence mean consent. So if the APC sit down and no reply to waiting the first lady to attack them all, many people then go perceive that notion, say maybe waiting the first lady they talk, but the APC not true. So I think then self get I don't want to tell them what to do, but then self get a moral responsibility for either look at this. And the last time, see, we are blind and do that, but see, we are blind not to APC. I mean, not to APC as a party, now a member of the APC. So it is but time, because this is attacking a whole political party that then they try for defaming character, then get this kind of notion they don't have to put against them. And I think so then self-involved. And then in conclusion, Marion, I see they saying they are farming willingness for me. But for look plus minus, I want to see what will be the comeback of the APC in this matter, and whether they are going to speak or they are not going to speak. I will want to see what will be their comeback.
Now, when the first lady make mention that or ask question, make the APC sham Usai ever support FGM. But we play an audio of the First Lady a few weeks or months ago. We discussed this issue of this FGM. Also, the First Lady talk lengthily on the issue and make mention, say, she is a proud, a court woman. She is part of the Bondo society, and for make a go now upline dance with Sweden means say they showing solidarity with the society because she is part of the society. But now they claim that the APC or they say the APC for sham, Usai they don't ever support FGM. Is there a mix in the First Lady in statements then?
Thank you, Marion. You know, that topic this I can find it difficult to talk about, you know.
So we are not we are not talking about the society itself, but the controversies around the issues.
Controversies. You know, there was a time where I covered the First Lady. Me talk about say I think they may initiate some picky them at underage and say that you know they're against the initiation, but they're against underage initiation.
Yeah.
And so again, we say again some time back again about, as you mentioned, where they dance with these people, you know. And one thing about that society, so long as you are not part of them, you not be done the part of them, they don't allow you for dance with them. It's not possible because you don't know their songs, you don't know how they move, so it's different. So long as you've been part of them, they join them at any time. We don't see them even when they pass and they market there. People where they are part of, they see them, will just left the market, they all jump, but they dance. It's a culture. That's the way they like, you know. So the mix up, I don't know, because if the First Lady is saying that the question say she's promoting FGM, and again where we say it dance with these people, and also say they're against on the initiation, but on the age they're against. That statement itself alone, they should say you're part of them, you are supporting them. Yeah, so I might be proven wrong here, but that statement, if you want to analyze that particular statement, it shows that you are part of them, but you did against certain stance where they take, but you are supporting this end. So that's the thing. So if she is saying again, she's questioning also the integrity of the parliament. You know, key of the 5 questions we ask, very very interesting. You know, questioning the parliament, say why the parliament of Sierra Leone, when the custodian of the nation, the national laws, refuse for vote in favor of banning FGM. For God's sake, you man are the president of the country. I guess you have answers to that. Those questions, they are rhetorical questions to the public, because you must have answers to them. No matter what you man they do, even at you must know what they happen in government, in cabinet. You must know what happen in parliament. So if you say why the parliament refuses to vote on that one day, the question will go to why the government not pounce on the parliament. Because when the government wanted parliament pass such a bill, even I like it sleep and it now morning as wake they say this law they don't pass in the parliament. Also, we don't see about them, Nasalo. I like it sleep now morning don't wake they say this law they don't pass out. Parliament go sit here almost o'clock. Because they want a certain thing pass. So if certain thing happen, it not happen, there must be a question. Okay. And you're supposed to know the answers to those questions when they ask. So I feel the questions are rhetorical. Yes, and then I feel it gets answers to that. Those statements where you make, the appearance with those people dancing with them, and you also say you're a proud courteous, it's all surround that you are a supporter of it. Yes, we can say you can join the society, then at the end of the day, you decide for opt out of the society. It normally happens. Some people do that.
But in statement, make me proud of being a countryman and part of the society.
So why you want for
why ask the APC such questions?
Why accuse people? You know, for me, they against way somebody to come on and all our country for can't tell me how to practice my tradition and my country. Me, I am against that. But this is the tradition of the women. You have to be proud of it if you are part of it. There's somebody not coming in country can't say police society coming in country. It's not fine. You know, if we may see and other things that they practice in country, you don't go in country tell and say me pull. Sometimes as Africans we need to take our stand. No can let with one can tell you see that society they that culture they do so a archaic, a barbaric. The one way they practice now you oversee country they.
So if
is it not barbaric?
So if the issue or the action of the EU and the like no kind of hit the First Lady, was there a reason for making a hit back at the APC regarding this particular issue? After I don't say she's very proud of being part of the society?
I think say for me, I think say hit back one. Firstly, I think say now because of your political career and ambition, that's one reason make I feel say hit back. And secondly, it hits back because he will go for teens international repetition, and he don't want that. But at the same time again, FIBA like you want for IB and you want finger, wait, that's not possible.
Okay.
So these are two reasons away for me. I feel say he decide for hit back at the political party for clear in him say I am not part of this. Why don't want to put my name?
Instead now overseas they were going there with foreign president. You know, see when you say anything and you get people away they move over. That's my intention. But all this now you just go and they say everything answer. Everything only for answer. Because there is no press statement. We've been said by momentum, all which you don't talk about FGM. So why attack the APC? It just want to make the thing so political, make a rivalry go there between SLP and APC. And I see even go further in Tisa, they go further. They attack certain women. They call them, say that they live less life. Everybody from the woman, an issue where internationally they on the floor. Now they can't cause you complain, man. They must allow some assistance in the type of being come on board.
Thank you. Would you pick more calls? 079994993, now the number for calling inside the show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Just like what the wife saying, no more. If you live in a glass house, enough for to waste stone. The group will inform in the first lady, he say it be my be. Meaning where the spokesman been cancelled on at this very studio, he say APC no go come back na power. Not a direct attack than they on the APC. At one time when the fear go up, the same first lady, he say how now APC people now they get the filling station there, so now make fear they go up. So now APC responsible. That'll be clear direct attack. So if APC they go attack you outside there now, that's it for tattoo. If you will not attack them, then let's get the right step for attack you back. Thank you.
Thank you. 079994993. Call and make your contribution inside the show regarding the issues where we just don't discuss. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Good morning. This is Abakar from Pomo.
Yes, go ahead.
One thing no more we need to talk. I only talk about the traders, the business people. I want for any time where you want for do this one. I want make you go check Don PZ and you check Don Malamatomo Street. Check na the side where we brother the way na Anamta. We another party. I want to make you check the let's see the kind of suffering where business people and they go through. The business they all are doing the street. The shops they all who side them they put, their stores and they all. They don't buy the all na big building and they. We are in their stores and they are na billion, a million, $1. So then people they are where they do business. Today they all in a street and they all are citizens there. If the government they go in for broke some of their places and they look like where them broke na model. Look where them broke na Duazak. Now so the place just left rotting and people in the trade or today.
Okay.
And the government for put structures then they way it go be perfect, way go steady, way go fine for look.
Okay, thank
but
you.
But then they go no more than they go and put them policy there, then they chase trader there. And they say no good.
Okay. 079994993, call and make a contribution. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Semayo, good morning, Suleiman.
Yes, good morning.
The border nature, nobody no able feta nature. Anything what they say na nature. Whether you get to nobody ever able feta na belle and eat then thing then belle no get nothing what you go feta with. And maybe government makes area they want people them for the sell. They don't do for me then do that one then a free on. Non-market no then avoid them don't make after independent. The one day way there now what in the colonial master them been packed 9 days and a fees and plazas. So would I get the blame? Now government or the one day where the authority, the city council. And for the first lady it been done defend himself. So for anybody where they attack them, I think say just attack and no more for nothing. Thank you.
Okay. 079994993. More pick 3 more calls and wrap up the show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Good morning, Marion Precious George.
Good morning.
And I'm tough from Central.
Go ahead, yeah.
Don't make a change my voice. I'm some level free. Can you salute now? Do you now? it's not justice man, but you think alone. This issue of force lady, I need to deliberate on a much. Then at least me brother, doctor, you get to the palace society and you get to call Ibata, where you know to a woman, they beat you the dance. Send the way you come inside.
Namta, you line back.
You know to remember Umu. It happened. And for more public figure. So, labor, yeah, salon to family property. For say, person be away going left go left bien. Fatima be in a dream that themselves. In a member themselves. And not a co-agent in themselves. I never be born, global. Say you're not to family property. You know to pass to a pick.
Thank you, Namta. So, Namta, your line looked bad this morning, but anyway, we managed for Yeri to few of the things that we make mention of. 2 more calls and we wrap up. Hello, your name also the call from.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bamusa Nadwaza.
Yeah, go ahead.
For Lago support me, brother, we just talk about the traders them, and me, what are they talk now? They say I they think for you, and I say for think about the other party. Most of them government workers they are today, then people them na beside them they do. What they left for pay for the school child, they let today them be somebody. But if then they come for remove the people them na the street, that's not fine thing. But what do you mean want? For let them defend side for them, what then they tell them say we not can't deny until we find other side for una. But they know they just look no more, go remove people them. We say be say, we say then defend them need nothing. And Marion, I beg, I wonder you take this me number here. You kill one then journalist what they did. What they in at Dwasad Junction, let them call me. Okay. Then I'm able to talk to them. Then somebody pass fence. Then it come back, it pass another fence. Where be say one of the footpath that they intake. So okay. That's 9 the morning away for now. You. After Dwasad Junction for Canabelea Junction, you just walk by that road. Then no more you go see how them people they are the wicked we Sierra Leoneans.
Thank you,
and then if you update or Motka, they can buy lost control. Now bank then they bank you.
Thank
you. Entirely to God. When we say this is not good for we.
Okay,
you aim and me aim for let the country go before.
Okay, thank you. More pick one more call and we wrap up this morning. 079 994 993. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Good morning, Iron Precious George. Concerned citizen. Planting.
Okay.
Yeah, talking about this FGM, we first lady the champion. I mean, first lady waiting negotiation. I'm not going to labor about that. Not possible, highly controversial. Now, I'm wondering the shooting center, I'm wondering the. So I think we can labor. In terms of the judiciary and the trial, waiting the affect people and small na politics. As people stand for waiting so they don't brand them, we can tend to affect the work of the judiciary, but actually in the trial. I let you concern.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, concerned citizen, and we're not going to take any more calls inside the show again. We'll wrap up. So I will start with Reginald.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think Nasaid 9-4 call. Side say. Not to for not the APC not pull press release or this or the first lady not pull press. But again, I tell you, Marion, I think the APC need to respond as a political party. Do you know why? The first lady, the first lady get number. The first lady gets over 691,000 followers on Facebook. They don't post that thing on Facebook. It did it categorically clear say now APC they use that name. So. If over 691,000, which is 500,000 people, the first thing you don't pass that information there, and then the APC as a political party just you don't know more, no comment, then it is left with them as a political party. But I feel like it is better for them to respond and make clarification. If we are not so waiting the first lady they accuse you of. Not to true. Una come out and debunk. It is as simple. The APC gets a secretariat. They can look at her. But if they choose to stay silent on any, it is also left with them as a political party. And then again on the other concerns that will come up, so the judiciary in one way we really expect to be independent, even though so it can struggle a bit. But I think we see some amount of reform now the judiciary. It cannot be 100% all the time, yes. but we know say the judiciary can do better. And for now, I think say we they see one or two, we they see them massive reforms and then they go on. We hope that it will continue. This be intensive. I don't need to take small interest for the go closer to the judiciary, go watch case if I get time and all of the other thing. And yeah, they see the 1-2 reforms away. In fact, quite recently, say if I see 1-2 work with the work now, main lockout na Shaka savings. So they can do better, and that I know. And we continue to encourage them, speed the trials as well, ensure say would I get justice, whether I get money or not get money, the justice reach that person there. Would that not get money for acquire lawyer, then for able for all of those other things, some more natural justice for prevail. Now I need to move the nation forward. With this few words, I want to tell you plenty thank you, Marion. We make time for us to and also thank you to the one that we all listen to we as well this morning. God bless you.
Yeah, Mane.
Yes, thank you to callers them. As always, we always appreciate when we talk to them. We wanna always contribute to the show. We still talk about this clearing of the road with the right of way SLRA they do, which is not bad as activities. And so one go on for belief say or one for think say maybe in a way funding come or they want funding for do something can make them can do them. At the end of the day, then go back again. The people they return back to the same right of way where you pull them. Again, we still want for question. Government President Biome don't go open. I think last year, this cyber market where for host so many of the traders there where they sell na treat. We see the market still vacant and nobody's occupying that market. So what's the problem? What's the problem? We are still questioning about the problem because that time they propose we NASIT bill for. So we don't come again to the same thing we talked about yesterday. NASIT and projects them always feel like a whitewash, because you don't build market for them market whom them go there for go sell there and nobody's going there. We don't know whether at the cost and plus we say that for make our next to nothing, almost free in his speech. So we don't know what is happening because these traders we talk to them, we tell you they don't get market for go put their markets there.
Okay.
But markets there now they don't build. Big almost 6-story long marketplace. But nobody's occupying there. What's the problem? It's a question I think say we need for chat as a journalist and also for being come to the public as well.
Okay.
Take to my one for say thank you.
Thank you so much, James Cameraman, and thanks to everybody who make the show possible. As we wrap up, we just don't get a breaking news that the APC constituency election will be set for happen over this weekend.